Hey Branch Basics, my name is Carly Johnson. I am a health coach, a wellness blogger, a Hashimoto's advocate. I live in Austin, Texas. I use Branch Basics in my own home everywhere, and I'm so pumped that they are letting me take over their feed today to share a little bit about my life, my Hashimoto's, and my health coaching practice. Today, I want to make sure and cover a few things with you guys. So I want to talk about the 5 pillars of health that I work on with my own health coaching clients. I want to address my personal Hashimoto's journey and healing from Hashimoto's. And I also want to make sure I give you guys some tips on improving the indoor air quality of your own homes. And this ties in perfectly with the Branch Basics home cleanse that's happening right now. So the first pillar is a real foods diet. And this means transitioning or prioritizing a diet that consists of whole foods, nutrient-dense foods, unprocessed foods, usually sugar and preservative-free. And then under the real food umbrella, there are so many different choices and options to make, and all of these individual decisions will be determined by your bio-individuality and personal preferences. There are no right or wrong answers, just listening to your own body. Pillar number 2 is movement, and this means moving our body in a way that we enjoy and love every single day, whether that is weightlifting, yoga, bar, walking, you get to decide, but movement is imperative for brain health, for hormone health. Okay, pillar number 3 is sleep and stress, and these are 2 separate things combined into one, and they are 2 of the most underutilized health tools in 2019. We need to manage our stress, and we need to sleep more and better than the average person does now. So I'm going to link 2 different studies right over here, just showing how important these 2 things are than the average person does now. So I'm going to link 2 different studies right over here, just showing how important these 2 things are. Okay, and my 4th pillar of health, I swear I'm almost done, is reducing toxin exposure. And I know if you are here following along with the Branch Basics account, you know just how important that really is. So I'm gonna link all the incredible information they have been sharing in their home cleanse right here. So swipe up if you haven't been a part of that home cleanse, if you haven't been listening, learning from their amazing information, you absolutely should. It has been valuable. So check that out to reduce your toxin. Pillar number 5 is community, mental health, and happiness. And I really want to emphasize community here because it might be the most important of all. Check this out. I am going to go get a workout in and come back later this afternoon to chat about Hashimoto's and Hashimoto's healing with you guys. My autoimmune diagnosis is really what threw me into this holistic health world, so I can't wait to chat all about it. Okay, I'm back from my workout. I cleaned up a little bit, and now I'm outside to finish some work for the day. I try to spend minimum of an hour outside a day, each day, because the average American spends 90% of their time inside, and that freaks me out. All right, so I'm going to talk a little bit about Hashimoto's and my story with Hashimoto's, and truly I could talk about this for about 5 hours, but I'm going to keep it short and sweet and try to fit a bunch in, so make sure you read the little captions and swipe up for all the details. And the reason this is so important to me is because it's really what jump-started my entire holistic health journey. Without being diagnosed with Hashimoto's, I wouldn't have realized so many things. I wouldn't have made the changes I made. So it's a big deal for me. So almost 5 years ago now, I cannot believe it, I was diagnosed with Hashimoto's, and I was in a rough spot. I had all the symptoms. You can read the symptoms right here, but it was a very low time in my life. So I did what my endocrinologist told me. I started taking medication, and I asked her, is there any dietary changes I can make? Is there anything I can do to make myself feel better besides take this medication? And she told me there wasn't, and to take the medicine, and if I needed a higher dose, then to come back to her. And so I did that for a few months. And you know what? I never started feeling better. So I took matters into my own hands. So I did what any 20-something would do at the time, and I started Googling. I started Googling different Hashimoto's stories, and I saw that women from around the world had started feeling better, had taken their own health into their own hands and made changes with their diet and lifestyle to improve their quality of life. So I found a holistic doctor, and this was all new to me, completely new to me, and started entering the world of dietary changes and holistic health. It was scary, it was a big leap for me, but it started working. So over about the course of a year and a half, I started feeling better. My antibodies dropped to normal, my thyroid function was normal, and my symptoms were going away one by one. If I were to condense it, these are the top 5 things that I did to heal my Hashimoto's. This experience is really what changed my life. It's why I'm here. It is the reason I believe that food is medicine, that toxins matter, that our homes need to be our sanctuaries, and that we are responsible for our own health. So if you are in a place with your health right now that is subpar, where you don't feel well, I get it. And I also believe with all my heart that you can make improvements, you can change your life. Keep trying, don't give up, believe. So again, I'm gonna link my entire detailed Hashimoto's story here. It's 3-part for y'all to read if you want to. And if you have any questions that are not personal health questions, but are Hashimoto's questions, feel free to reach out. I'm happy to send you resources. All right, I'm starting to run out of light in Austin, so I gotta make this quick. One thing I really wanted to make sure to talk about today was indoor air quality, why it is so important, and how to improve your own indoor air quality in your home. I want to make this super attainable so the everyday person can incorporate these tips of either including certain things or excluding certain things in your home that up air quality and reduce toxicity. So I hope you guys enjoy these, implement these, and so would you believe me if I told you that your indoor air in your home may be more polluted than New York, Chicago, or LA? It might be. Check this out from the EPA website. It's pretty astonishing. Okay, now for the easy, actionable tips for improving air quality in your homes. Here we go. All right, tip number 1 is to get your vents cleaned. Most people have lived in their house for a long time and they have never had their vents clean. Lots of mold, mildew, dust can live up there and then just be sent into your air. So this costs about $100. I recently had it done because I recently moved into a new house, and it is a great way to improve the air quality in your home, especially if you are like me and use your heater and or AC a lot. All right, another thing we need to be doing is keeping our windows and screen doors open as much as possible. This allows air to circulate and circumvent through the house. We are starting a new building project. It's day 1, so it's a little crazy out there. All right, I love this one. This is Homebiotic. It is a probiotic for your house. It helps improve the microbiome of your home and to prevent mold growth. So we use this often. We love it. It's good stuff. All right, plants. We have a plant in almost every room in our home. They really do help purify the air. Probably not like that air purifier, but they do help. And they also make me really happy. Had so much fun taking over the Branch Basics account today. I hope you guys learned a thing or two. I would love to continue the conversation over at my own page here. And again, love you, Branch Basics. Thanks for having me today.